Greetings, greetings, fam. All right, y'all know what time it is, baby. We in the truth session. Oh yeah. Oh, he's getting ready to go down. Listen, y'all know who I am. I'm your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Right, and we getting ready to get it on. Listen, and I'm bringing in my cohort, my ride or die, my sidekick. We getting ready to get it on, and we gonna get ready to deal with something that's gonna be very powerful. Listen, and very sensitive. So please note, hold your mute and be intelligible with your comments because it's going to be very powerful. Greetings, Queen Octavia in the house. Oh, Pastor Singletary is in the house. Greetings, Pastor. Yes. So look, let me bring my cohort up. The master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, baby. Go ahead and introduce yourself to some and present yourself to others, master teacher.
Yes, sir. Thank you, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Greetings, Truth Session family. Of course, this is a master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, coming at you live in living color with the one. Listen, it's an honor, it's a privilege, and it's a pleasure to be in your hearing and in your eye gates once again, just to share some information with you, what we've gathered in. And I promise you, we do it with painstaking effort and with love. And we do it with you in mind. So thank you for being a part of us today.
Gratitude for that, master teacher. And we're going to share a little bit. And master teacher, as I'm sharing, give them a prelude into what it is that we're going to be dealing with because uh, we've dealt with this information in some aspect. And Wind Down Wednesday, we kind of got into it, but I think we'll get a little deeper today. So, Master Teacher, go ahead, and I'm going to be sharing a little bit, but
Yes.
go ahead and just kind of give them a prelude, get them into this.
Listen, family, we were dealing with the Stockholm syndrome during Wind Down Wednesday, and it was in two parts. We were also we're preparing to deal with the Meritorious Manumission Act. But of course, the Stockholm syndrome was so heavy, so weighted that we decided to put off the Meritorious Manumission Act, and we're going to get an opportunity to deal with that here shortly. But we were dealing with the Stockholm syndrome, how those who are oppressed in any aspect of life, we kind of made it broad, but those who are oppressed begin to side with the oppressor. And that's something that we really need to talk about. We need to understand because actually it happens every day, and not just dealing with the aspect of control and slavery and other racist facets and aspect of life. It happens every day in various aspects of how we live. It happens in domestic violence. It happens in incest, dealing with children, the abuse of children, on jobs, also in the sports world. So the Stockholm syndrome is a very deep, traumatic, psychological aspect of how we've been traumatized. And so we were dealing with that on last Wind Down Wednesday. And I think it's going to be so enlightening today, just to put you in a place in your mind where you can actually self-reflect. Think about those things that you've actually dealt with. They may not even be aware of, but we're going to give you some triggers and things that you may be dealing with currently, and give you some tools on how to fight those, how to combat those things, how to rid those things out of your own lives, and then give you the power and the understanding of how to help others in your environment. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be some associates. But listen, when we understand how to deal with the Stockholm syndrome and recognize, first of all, that it's there and that we're operating in it, I think we'll be that much stronger and effective and elusive, to be able to elude those things that come against us. And in some aspect, to really be able to run straight through them. There are times we're not going to go around the thing or go over, we're just going to go straight through it. And we've talked about that in many aspects. We were talking about quantum theories, how sometimes we have to bore through certain aspects of what we're dealing with in order to survive. And as we see, the one has the definition out there, and let me go ahead and read it. Stockholm Syndrome is when a victim develops positive feelings like trust, sympathy, or even loyalty toward the person who is harming or controlling them. That's powerful. In short, it's a coping response where someone bonds with the captor or abuser, often as a way to survive stressful or dangerous situations. Siding with the oppressor, that's powerful. And in some aspects, if I can say this, it's fantasy. It's a pharmaceutical defensive mechanism. And the one has, of course, has coined the term called pharmaceutical delusional denial. And you'll hear that on today, and I'm quite sure he's going to talk about that, just to touch on it a bit. But if you look at the definitions, it is a psychological defensive mechanism using fantasy as a medicine to deal with the inability to cope with reality. So if you look at what the definition is talking about, you can see how the victim is developing positive feelings, or a looking for a place to hide, looking for a place to land, some type of sympathy or empathy, or protection, hoping that its oppressor won't attack or abuse. That's fantasy. Go ahead, the one.
Master teacher. Yes, pharmaceutical delusional denial is a definition that I came up with, and we conferred with each other
Yes,
as
sir.
to the legitimacy of it. We were the usage panel.
Yes, sir.
And
Absolutely.
yes, indeed. Here's what the family don't often understand, overstand, nor surround stand,
Yes,
that we are the ones that are responsible for our own definitions of behavior,
yes,
thought, and
yes,
and the likes, right?
yes,
So, but when you're dealing with fantasy, fantasy is what has us chasing what we refer to as what? The bag.
the bag. Yes,
We've gotten into materialism. So as a result of coming into materialism, we're leaving our immortality for mortality.
yes,
Because the more mortal you become, the more materialistic you become.
yes,
And this is the misunderstanding about that. That we think the more that we acquire, the more powerful we become, and that's untrue. The more we acquire simply depletes our immortality and causes us to become more what? Mortal. And we
yes,
get into that pharmaceutical delusional denial. Everything becomes a fantasy. We need a
yes.
fantasy to be able to cope with what we refer to as ideal what? Society.
Society.
We can't cope without a fantasy.
Right.
We need something to make us feel some kind of way that isn't even true or
That's
isn't
right.
real. And we've gotten into this, right?
Yes.
Right? Go ahead, Master.
Yeah, I mean, that's powerful. We've gotten in this fantasy, and it has created what we refer to as the one, an infinite loop.
Yes.
So you get
Yes.
in this infinite loop, and it takes someone with knowledge, with power, and authority to pull you out of that nested loop. That nested loop will keep you revolving and evolving around an idea that's not real.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't real. And so once you tap into that line of thinking, that thought process, it's hard to come out of, because you're surrounded by your own thoughts that you've created. You're surrounded by a world that's not even in existence. So the only way you can get out of it is someone help you to see it. Someone provide some information to show you that you can operate in an immortal state, and not that you fall victim to mortality. But what's powerful is you mentioned the one that it's up to us to create our own definitions. And boy, just it triggered a thought. See, the reason why we have to be the ones to create our own definitions is because we are going to accurately describe them.
Correct.
We're going to accurately describe what's going on, but the oppressor is going to give us a psychological definition, which teeters on one, controlling us, and two, causing other types of descriptions to come into play, which has nothing to do with what we're actually dealing with. So now they can prescribe medicine. They can send us to a place where we can get diagnosed again on top of a diagnosis, which has nothing to do with what we're dealing with. But if we describe our own situations, we're going to accurately do it because we've been involved with it. We know those who have been affected by it. So we want to give some accurate information, not misinformation or disinformation, to bring us out of that state.
Absolutely. You're absolutely correct, Master Teacher, because this is what we've been contending with.
Yes.
We've been contending with the fact that we have used our European counterparts' diagnoses of us,
Yes.
which aren't accurate, because basically they're basing it upon their own interactions with what they have encountered,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So this is a misnomer, and some of our ancestors talked about that, um, how that we can take different type of European diagnoses and then try to apply them to ourselves when they really don't, right?
That's correct.
So we have to be careful with that. And this is why, and we're going to get into this, and we're kind of skating around it right now, because I'm sharing, but we're going to get deeper into this, to the Stockholm syndrome,
Yes.
and then into the meritorious manumission, because they're synonymous. And,
That's
and,
right.
and I think at some point, Master Teacher, they overlap.
That's correct. I agree.
They overlap, and bits and pieces and parts of it is in each of the types of mentalities.
Right. Right. Right.
And we're going to get into that. Gratitude, Pastor. Identity crisis. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. And I spoke on that about 30 years ago about identity crisis. Master Teacher,
Absolutely. Yes,
we
sir.
did a teaching on that. Yeah.
Yes.
And I want you all to know, listen, it is an honor and a pleasure to be in the presence of the Master Teacher. Listen, y'all,
Gratitude.
he's
Gratitude.
earned this position to sit here. He's not just an invitee. He's not just on
Yes, sir.
because I invited him, but he has the merits to be here. He has the scholarship to be here, and you're gonna hear it. You're gonna catch it, and it's very important. And we decided to do the truth session because now we receive pushback because the church has told us, yeah, y'all at the church, yeah, the devil is leading y'all. The devil, tell the Master Teacher.
Listen, one of the reasons why they describe it like that is because the information was so powerful. One, they couldn't explain it. One, they didn't understand the language, the verbiage. When you're used to a certain language and it has been erroneous for so long, then other information comes along to dispel what you've learned. It goes against your core belief.
Yes.
So now it's challenging your level of integrity. It's challenging your level of knowledge, your level of wisdom and understanding. So once that takes place, now you're going to get pushback. Well, it's of the devil. You shouldn't be talking about this. You should have a traditional church setting. You should have traditional services. You should not have a platform like this where people get an opportunity to talk back, make comments. You should be orchestrating everything. And I'm not knocking those who decide to have a format of that caliber, that sort. But for us, we've learned that taking it to this level helps get more information across. We can get people involved. And that's what we do. You do it on the educational setting. When you get children involved and you bring in their aspect of living, they tend to participate more. You want them to be self-advocates. You want them to do self-reflections. And when you can incorporate their lives into what you're doing, listen, you're going to get a greater effect. So that's what we decided to do, because we knew that bringing you into the studio, live into studio via whether it's comments, whether coming in, we have some who may come in and do the truth session with us, bringing you into this level of platform. Now, what actually it touches upon what you've always wanted. See, we've been in a place where it was always the preacher man doing all the talking. There was no talkback system. You just sat and you were scolded, as they say. You were preached at. There was no opportunity or platform for you to share ideas. See, here we don't deride, we don't dehumanize, we don't demonize. But here's an opportunity for us to have what's called a talkback system. And I love it. And I use your words in the classroom, the talkback system. And so it's a greater effect. And so people don't like that because it's all about control. They want control.
Absolutely, Master Teacher. Right there. There it is. You just said the key word, control.
Yes, sir. Control.
All of this is about, in this matrix that we're demonstrating with, it's all about control, which is why we're demonstrating with the Stockholm syndrome,
That's
and
correct.
we and dealing with meritorious manumission. Because
Yes.
that's about what? Control.
So,
All of this. See, B.F. Skinner, if you all don't know who that is, look him up. B.F. Skinner. B.F. Skinner was talking about, it isn't about how free men can be. It is actually about how well we can control them.
yes. Yes.
Right? This is a psychological thoughts of America.
Yes, sir.
For educational purposes only. To do what? To control you.
Control.
It's all about control. And it's about population control.
Yes.
They're only going to allow so many people to be able to what? Survive.
That's
And
right.
then they're going to group you off. They're going to group you off into various groups for what? Various purposes.
That's correct.
Right? Now, where are we at? We're in a season for educational purposes only. We're in a season where pedophilia is popular.
Yes.
Let me say it one more time. It's popular. And see, and y'all don't care
That's
until
right.
they snatch one of your children.
Yes.
It
Yes.
is a fact for entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
It is a fact that they're drinking children's blood.
Yes.
They are SAing children.
Yes.
Right? And the population is silent. Why? Because they're suffering from what? Some type of syndrome,
Yes.
whether it be Stockholm or whether it be meritorious manumission.
That's correct.
So let's get into this. Y'all need to share this with somebody, man. So yes, indeed, Pastor Singletary. Yeah, manipulation and control.
Yes.
Y'all need to share this because this is very important. We don't have these levels of conversation. Why? Because listen, we already know we may get kicked off,
Right.
banned, whatever, but this is for educational, entertainment purposes only. Everything we're talking about is alleged,
Yes.
but it is factual. You understand me?
Yes, sir. It's allegedly factual.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let's put this up here. We're gonna go through Stockholm. Let's hit this real quick. Master teacher read it for you all. Master teacher, go through it one more time and let's kind of converse on this just a little bit and let the family kind of chime in, and then we're gonna go with this.
Okay. Stockholm syndrome. It is when a victim develops positive feelings like trust, sympathy, or even loyalty toward the person who is harming or controlling them.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that something?
That's powerful. You also stated, in short,
Yes.
it's a coping response where someone bonds with the captor.
Okay. Let me put that back. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Bonds with
Mhm.
the captor or abuser, often as a way to survive a stressful or dangerous situation.
Right. Now, see, let's get into that right there. That part right there, master teacher.
That part.
That part right there says it's a coping response where someone bonds with their captor or
Yes.
abuser, often as a way to survive a stressful or dangerous situation. That's not survival. Remember, we talked about no, you're existing.
Yes. Yes.
See, when you are trying to survive, you're going to fight back.
That's right.
You don't care what's going on. You ain't going to let someone do you any kind of way they want to do you because you trying to survive.
That's right.
Survivability gives us those skill sets that causes us to overcome.
Right. Right.
Existing keeps you right there in that same position. You just sitting there just letting them do whatever they want to do to you.
Right.
Right. And this is what's come upon us today. What is upon us? What is upon us? What is upon us is what? This kind of mentality
That's
where,
right.
where we have developed positive feelings toward those that are doing harm to us.
Right.
Positive feelings and trust toward those that are what? Controlling us.
Controlling us.
When we know what they're doing. We know what they're doing. Thank you, Pastor. That's called coping mechanisms. Yeah. Yeah, coping, but we talked about coping as well.
Yes.
After we called it pharmaceutical delusional denial, when you're using fantasy as a coping mechanism to deal
Yes.
with ideal society. You're
Yes.
you're 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 trying to deal with how things really appear. So
Right.
you fantasize. We're in a system of fantasy. Everybody is fantasizing. And that's
Yes.
the same thing we do in the church. The church people are good for that. I'm believing God is going to bless me with a mansion and with a Mercedes and
Yes.
and with everything that I need. Yeah, what? That's pharmaceutical. That's
Pharmaceutical.
delusional.
Yes.
And in most cases, that's not going to happen because
That's right.
that's not who you are, nor are you positioned for that.
Right. Right.
See, now that's different. Go ahead, Master Teacher.
You and I we had a conversation recently about that, how some things manifested, and we laughed about that. No, we didn't sit and pray for 17 hours and hoping that something took place. No, we made it manifest.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so we didn't get into a realm of fantasy saying, okay, I'm believing, I'm hoping. But yet we understand that there are times when we have to operate in our supernatural abilities and capabilities to cause something to happen. We're not remiss to understand that miracles can happen and we can cause them to happen. We're not confused about that. But listen,
Correct.
we're not operating in our supernatural abilities if we always need a miracle every day.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Something
Yes,
has
sir.
to be missing if we have to call on that level of authority every day, as opposed to walking in it where it automatically happens, regardless if we say something or not.
Correct.
See, you and I, we've done this before. We've entered into places and people stopped and took notice and they started gravitating toward us. They started asking questions. They don't know why they started asking questions. We
Correct.
didn't have to say a word.
Correct.
I've seen you walk in places and all of a sudden it's like time stopped.
Yes.
The energy stopped moving. The air stopped moving because
Yes.
people took notice of something different, something authentic, something real.
Yes.
A truth walked in. So now what I've been breathing in before now is tainted because what just walked in was clean, renewable energy.
Yes.
So
Absolutely,
now
Master.
it brought me into a realm of understanding.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely, Master Teacher. You are so on point because listen, fam. I- I- We what we try not to do is toot our own horn
Correct.
because listen, we have a resume, and I mean it's a resume for real, real.
Yes, sir.
Now, when Master Teacher talks about coming into the room and changing the atmosphere, we've done it in restaurants. We've shut restaurants down.
Yes.
I was in Vicksburg, Mississippi. We were in Vicksburg, Mississippi, and I can't think of the name of this restaurant. Maybe the Prince of Peace will remember the restaurant that we shut down and worked supernatural miracles in the restaurant.
Yes,
They
sir.
shut the restaurant down. People were laid out on the floor.
Yes.
People were being healed in the floor. Listen, in the restaurant, they left their tables. When one person got healed, guess what? All of the people that had symptoms and situations that couldn't be solved by going to the doctor, listen, they were lining up in front of me in the restaurant.
Yes.
Do you hear me?
That's
Listen
right.
to what I'm telling. And the reason why we could speak so adamantly, the master teacher and I, is that we have experienced what we're talking about.
Yes.
We're not talking to you about something that we know nothing about.
Right.
That isn't what we do.
That's
We
right.
leave that to someone else. We let everyone else. That's what it was.
Ryan. Yes.
Gratitude, son. Yes, that's what it was. Ryan's in Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Yes.
Listen, it's shut the listen, y'all. They shut the restaurant down. Listen, not only were the patrons coming, the workers left their stations and they came.
Yes.
Are you hearing me? So here's what this is what Master Teacher and I we left organized religion
Yes.
because we know that it has served its purpose.
That's right.
Why we gonna keep on sitting up in here? Same thing happening. Remember, hey, Master Teacher, what was it? Was it 4 leopards
Yes.
that said if we go in the city, we'll die.
We'll die.
If we go out there, we'll die.
That's right.
So nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Let's go out there.
Let's go out there.
So they
That's
went out
right.
there. Didn't they, Master Teacher?
Yes, sir.
What happened when they went out there?
Oh my goodness. Listen, they were fed. They were blessed, for the lack of for a loose term, they were blessed, they were healed, they were made whole,
Yes.
they were increased,
Yes.
protected. You name it.
Yes. They got food. They got food that the enemy left behind because they thought the army was coming, and they
Yes,
went back and told the people, and the people in the city got fed.
got fed.
See, we always talking about somebody. Oh, they ain't about shit.
Right.
But they the same ones that'll make it so that you can get what you need for your survivability.
For your survivability.
Isn't that something?
And here's what's powerful. Although we know that's happening to us, we still do it because we know that they're going to need it for their survivability.
Yes. Yes.
Now that's doing it because we understand our calling. We understand what our purpose is. We understand what our destiny is.
Yes.
So we don't base it based on somebody's emotions.
Correct. Correct.
As the old group, the Bee Gees, said, it's just the emotions that's taking me over. Tied up in sorrow, lost this my soul.
Yeah.
It's just
Yes,
emotions.
indeed.
We don't do it based on your emotions.
Correct. Correct. We don't do that. And listen, fam, let us be candid and specific. The master teacher and I, we are gifted verbally. We can put together gerunds,
Yes,
adjectives. You understand me? We can put all that together and listen and script something that'll move you.
Yes.
And then not be factual. This is why we left out of organized religion, because when we found that most of what we were teaching, that shit ain't even true.
Not at all.
That shit ain't. Wait a minute. This is Sparta.
Yes. Wait a minute. It really didn't say that.
We said we can't keep doing this.
Can't keep doing this.
In all good faith, we can't keep doing this.
Right.
This is how we know that the people live in the fantasy realm. Now, I know some of y'all going to push back on that. Y'all going to get angry because we started out with a large church crowd that used to follow the truth session. But when they found out that, okay, most of what they believed wasn't true. Yeah, it isn't true because you believe it.
Right.
Belief is based upon you not knowing. You must know what you are involving yourself with.
That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. That belief system has not just an element of doubt. Listen, it is inflamed, engulfed with doubt. That's what it is. So your hope, it's a hoping mechanism. It's not a knowing. It's not a reality. It's not a forceful understanding based on truth. I'm believing for it. You know, I've heard family members and friends, listen, I'm believing for this, and I'm believing for that, and I'm believing for it. Well, we understand the text as well, and we're not trying to, wheel anybody into religion, into anything like that. But what we do understand that the sacred text says that, listen, if it's according to your will that he heareth it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be believing for something that is never in your destiny, never written in the script of your life. Correct. And you can be believing for a lifetime and never receive it. And then what happens, because you're operating in that level of fantasy and it doesn't come true, you say, well, listen, this is not real. I'm not partaking in this. And then you were removed from your inheritance because now what you've been believing for so long was based on just pure energy. Like, you're not going to make something happen and it's not factual and it's not truthful based on your emotional intensity.
Correct.
Emotional intensity and how loud you declare it doesn't make it come true.
Correct. Absolutely. Normally, the loudest person in the room, come on, here's the dumbest one in the
It's
room.
the dumbest one in the room.
Yeah, we figured that out long time.
Long time ago.
Listen, let us pause for the cause, man, and let's give some shouts out. Listen, shout out to Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. T Swin. If you hadn't had opportunity to pick that up yet, please pick it up. It's an excellent read. Shout out to him. They support the podcast. Also, shout out to Dr. Clea, who has an amazing book out, The Amazing You, Creating the Amazing You. Shout out to her, Dr. Clea. That's the ATL, baby. Yes, indeed. Shout out also to Rosalind Severn McLean. She has a three series out, Oceans of Thoughts, Night, Amazing Poetry and Essays. It's off the chain. Shout out to her. And shout out to my boy, Ronald Jackson. His book is on the way to me. So shout out to him. That's 217, baby. Springfield, Illinois. And shout out to the master teacher. The master teacher has an amazing mentoring program, uh, as well as a program where he teaches mathematics, teaches English, and whatever subject that you may need, he'll get you. Go ahead and let him know, master teacher, what you're doing.
Yes, my program is called Jumpstart Your Cognition. I got that title from the one. He dropped it in my spirit. Jumpstart your cognition, turning on the engine of your mind, and that's what we do. Uh, Seeing students and even adults who I've mentored, who I've tutored, who I've helped uh, gather in their degree at the higher institutions of learning, whether it's associate, um, bachelor's degree, master's degree, work with people getting doctorates. I've worked with it all on every level uh, under Jumpstart Your Cognition. That energy I received right from the one, he gave me that idea, gave me the title, and listen, I ran with it.
Yes,
Jumpstarting the engine of your mind,
yes,
cognition,
yes,
cognitive and engine, as he said, jumpstarting
yes.
the engine of your mind. And that's what we do.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make that demonstration do what it's designed to do.
Yes,
And that's
yes,
why we're here.
yes.
We don't, hey, because we don't play saxophone, don't mean we don't dig trend.
No dig trend. Come on here.
You understand me? We is on it because
Come
we
on.
on like a what?
Young
Telephone.
telephone.
You understand me? So this is why it's important, family. And the master teacher now, we've talked about this, y'all, for eons.
Yes, yes.
See, truth is not an ideology.
That's right.
I know y'all used to say ideology. No, it's more correctly, ideology. Because it's dealing with your idiocy. But anyway, that's a whole nother program. But look, so master teacher now, we've been dealing with this, y'all. We have roundtable discussions.
Yes.
Go ahead, master teacher.
Yes, sir. Listen, we sit and discuss things and get the downloads. We could be we could be talking about sports and it'll hit us. We'll get a download and the entire atmosphere energy will change and we'll begin to discuss things and we know that's the next topic. Oh, boom, we know we need to hit that. It happens just like that in an instant. And then there are times when the one will be thinking something or I'll be thinking something. And when we come together, we're both talking about it. I was just thinking about that today.
Yes,
And in
absolutely.
fact, I just spoke this out loud. He has said some things out loud and was doing some things. And I got in and had a conversation with him. And I was thinking that today, master teacher.
Yeah.
It happens just like that.
Yes. 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 And we've been in the company of each other going on 30 years.
Yes.
Do you know how powerful that is? Let me say something to y'all out here. Those of you out here, if you don't have surrogates constituents, comrades, staff that surrounds you and been with you for a period of time, I'm not trusting you.
Absolutely.
I'm not trusting what you're saying because the people, and I'm not knocking you. First of all, let me share this that I'm not knocking you. It is important to note what real support is.
Yes.
All of us, everybody in my camp, all of us, we degreed up. Well, all of us,
Yeah.
we us listen is substantiated,
Yes.
it's validated,
Yes.
right? So when we confer, our conference is not just internal, but our conference is based upon the aspect that we are outside of the inner circle
Right. Right.
gathering information.
Yes.
See that's difference.
Yes.
See,
Yes.
because why, master teacher, those that are conferring among themselves are in
And measuring themselves by themselves is
are
not wise.
not what are not
Not wise.
wise. So we're outside. Hey, what they say? Where you at? We outside.
Outside.
We outside.
Yes.
So we know exactly what it is, family, and we're not going to give you any poison.
That's right. That's right.
We're not going to poison your food, right? Here's what you need to understand that when you come in contact with the truth session, the apostle, the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, and the one, the host with the most, the cosmic commander,
Yes, sir.
we're not going to poison your food.
That's
We're
right.
going to give you the information that you need to get you to where you're at. We ain't gonna give you some. We ain't finna give you some of that space shit.
That's right.
We'll leave that to somebody else. See, somebody else, they got to frame that.
That's right.
I'm not finna frame, and master teacher will probably tell you too. We ain't finna frame no outer space alien shit for you.
Not at all.
That ain't what we're getting ready to do. But what we're gonna do is the information that we're gonna give you, we're gonna set it right in your lap,
Right. Absolutely.
and you'll be able to work with it from there. And guess what? We're not knocking anybody else because they got to frame that. I'm not framing that.
That's right.
And when you frame it up, make sure that shit right.
That's right.
Don't put us out here in La La Land, some motherfucking where we looking up talking about, did you see that?
Right.
I seen an orb. Yeah, I seen I seen an orb too. Yeah, but what that mean?
Right.
What? Why are you telling me you see? And so y'all talking about people coming back from outer space? They're gonna get and this, that, and listen. Our situation is so fucked up.
It
If
is.
they ain't got here by now, no. Oh, he is.
They've been coming for a long time. When are they going to get here?
Yeah, Master Teacher, what they said. He is using expletives.
Expletive.
Sometimes they'll need both so you can hear what the
Absolutely.
hell I'm saying to you.
Right. Right.
That we've been dumbed down. We dealing with that Stockholm.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
dealing with what they've done to us.
Yes. Yes.
They made us fall in love with them abusing us. You want to be abused. Yeah, beat me.
Right. Right.
If you, okay, hit me and see
Right.
what.
Come on.
Hit me and see what happens. No, it ain't gonna. It ain't. No, no, don't. It ain't gonna be no have mercy.
Right. Right.
You know, mother,
Right.
have mercy.
Right. Have mercy. Have mercy. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
feel you.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. You done did all of this to us, and we still keep on trusting you.
Right. 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 Right.
Like you, like a leopard could change
Change
their
his spot.
spots.
Mm-hmm.
Like a snake
Yeah.
ain't gonna bite you.
Right.
The snake gonna do what its nature is.
What his nature is.
Like, how you gonna tell a snake don't bite you and it's the nature of it?
Right. And here's the crazy part about this one. The one
Yes.
people expect people, they always say people like us to always forgive. And for educational purposes only, we're not talking about attacking anyone or of any sort of any kind. But why is it that we're always expected to turn the other cheek? As
Correct.
if you don't know what you're doing, so we're supposed to always forgive you every time. Forgive you every time, not address it, not defend, not speak to, but forgive you and ignore it as if there is just something wrong with you. We just gotta, just forgive him, just forgive him and turn the other cheek.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm going to turn the other cheek.
Correct.
Because if you just happen to swing this way and I have to turn the cheek, I'm coming back with some momentum. I'm turning the cheek. Yeah.
Right.
I'm coming back with some momentum in the other direction. So yeah, I will turn the cheek. See, we're
Yes.
not living in that time where we're just everything is done to us, said to us, and we're just going to be back on our heels up against the wall and not have a voice. No, I have a right to take up space and speak my truth.
Correct.
To take up space and speak my truth.
Yes, absolutely, master teacher. And this is the time frame that we're in. And I don't know if the family, and we're going to get ready to get out of here because we've extended beyond our time.
Yes.
But I don't know if the family seen, the promo that we had out there, you and I
Yes.
escaping from the plantation.
Right.
We was like, motherfucker, we out of here.
We out of here. That's right.
We ain't gonna do this.
No.
See, there are some of us that aren't going to accept it, submit to,
Right.
go along with it.
Right.
However, we're smart enough to know how to establish what symbiotic
Relationships.
relationships.
Absolutely.
That's all I want with you. A symbiotic relationship.
Yes.
And we're gonna carry this conversation on because
Yeah.
it's needful.
It's needful. And the one I want to leave them with this. I want to
Yes.
place this on their mind.
Yes.
We're talking about the Stockholm syndrome. We understand what stock is, not only an investment, because they are making an investment in us, but
Yes.
stock means to store
Yes.
up,
Yes.
to position, right?
Yes.
And the word home, I researched it and found out in the Hebrew, home means to strike or to hit. So you're putting us in a place where you're providing stock for yourself, but it's for the purpose of striking us to the place where we can't fight back, where we can't defend or understand because it's it's a home in the Hebrew. That's deep,
Yes.
Stockholm. But also, based on what's happening, it means harmony or alignment.
Mm-hmm.
So by the same token, yeah, it may be a place where we're finding a niche where we could look for safety, but also if we tap into what it really means, it's us finding our ability to find harmony and balance.
Yes.
It means to shore up, to store up. That's powerful. It
Yes.
means stability and correctness. So
Yes.
now within this Stockholm syndrome, if I've tapped into that, now I'm learning how to build some correctness and some stability.
Yes.
Maybe I was attacked, but now I'm learning how to build some correctness and some stability within
Yes.
this, what I've dealt with, what I've suffered and endured. And that's what we're doing right now. We're bringing stability.
Correct.
We're correcting an error.
Yes.
That's exactly what it means.
Yes. And let us pause for the calls, Master Teacher, because some of them have left out the room. But if you're still in the room, you all know that we need your financial support. Donate. Donate. Hit that cash out. Y'all see that ticket going across the bottom down there. Go ahead and donate. Right? We have a few more minutes before we get out of here. Listen, and if you've heard anything that we've said and you're on point with it, put a one on the timeline so we all get on the same page. Right? Before we get out of here, let's come into agreement that the information has been sufficient enough for you and we're out of here. Right? So if you're still here and you have the ability to, it's okay. Go ahead and donate. So we can shout you out. If you donated, please put it on the timeline so that we can shout you out. Cash App, PayPal is going across there. Y'all know by now it's the 155. THEEONE 55. PayPal, Cash App. Okay. Make something happen. Shake the bush. Y'all shake the bush. We shaking it.
That's right.
If we ain't scared, you ain't supposed to be scared. Shake the bush. Go ahead, Master Teacher.
Make an investment.
Yeah.
We're talking about Stockholm. We're talking about stocks. Make an investment. Make an investment for your future. Support what has been supporting everyone else and everything else. Make an investment. What does stock do? It yields return, dividends. It will come back in some shape, form, or fashion, I promise you.
Yes.
Because I am that living witness, as they say. I am that living witness that it will return.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And I wanted to shout out Pastor Singleton. You were on point. You were firing on all cylinders today.
Yes,
Gratitude.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, she got to get up in here, man.
Yes, yes, indeed.
She
I
got to
agree.
get on the mic because she can go.
Yes,
She got
indeed.
to hide. Yeah, she in the underbrush.
Yes.
You got to get on up here and get it on like a telephone, baby.
Come on.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And she gifted. She can
Oh, yeah.
see. She can look through muddy water and spy dry land.
Come on.
Yes, indeed. But Master Teacher, hey, they gonna get a double dose of us every Saturday that we come on because
Yes.
this is our platform. You all for the duration. Hey, me and my Conrad, me and my constituent, me and my son. We're gonna be on here dropping it like it's hot.
Yeah.
And we ain't gonna play with it. Oh, good. Said, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Go on, jump
Yeah, do it expeditiously.
expeditiously.
Yes, indeed. Ain't that what he said?
That's
He
what he
said,
said.
he said, you fucking around. He said,
Go
if
on,
you
jump.
gonna jump, what he say? Do it expeditiously.
Do it expeditiously.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. So listen, y'all cause you cuss, you ain't going to hell.
Come on.
You know, my church people, y'all be like fixed and slipped. No, I ain't slipped nowhere. You done slipped. Cause you out here listening and you ain't supposed to be.
Right. Listen, I guess we slipping together, huh?
Yeah, you understand me? Slip sliding away.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. But anyway, family, listen, we've over outstayed our welcome. Our time is up. We was only supposed to be on here for 30 minutes, but y'all see, y'all be energy grabbing.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Yeah, y'all be energy grabbing. Yeah, yeah. But we demonstrate with them though, Master Teacher, like we
Yes,
always do.
indeed.
You know. So let me see who okay. Uh Gratitude, Pastor Singletary, for your donation. Pastor Singletary donated. Yes, gratitude. Uh Prince of Peace, gratitude for your donation. Yes, indeed. Oh, it's on like a telephone. We making it do what it do.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Go and hit a note for a Master Teacher so they can know you can hit a note. Yeah, this is the truth session, baby. The truth.
Come on.
Go and hit it. Go and hit a note for a Master Teacher.
Talking about the truth session where your thoughts can be heard. You're never derided nor ostracized, but we love you. Yeah. Come on, the one.
You understand me? Y'all, hey, y'all better get with the program. What old boy say? Get with the program.
Get with the program. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Y'all, listen, we got more information coming for you all in the following uh truth session when we hit the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, there go Queen. Look who came in, Master Teacher.
Uh-oh.
Queen Tracy Love in the
Tracy
house.
Love. Yeah.
What's up, Queen? Where
What's
you
going
at?
on?
Where you and King Anthony at? Where y'all at? Yeah. Y'all outside? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Listen, just so y'all know, this is a people's podcast, baby. It's the biggest, it's the largest.
Come on.
It's the people's podcast. It's your podcast. Whenever y'all want to come up here, say something, do something, it's y'all's podcast.
So get with the program.
Yeah, get with the program. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Listen, we're gonna turn these microphones loose for y'all. Oh, you at work? Oh, that's why Master Teacher, she said she at work.
Okay. Yes, sir. I see it. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, indeed. We miss you today, Queen. Yes,
Yes, indeed.
indeed. Yeah, yeah. You. Hey, the Master Teacher now, yeah, we still young at heart, but
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
telling y'all, we are much older than what we appear to be. I went to the store the other day, man gonna tell me, talk about, "You ain't no older than 45." When I gave him my driver's license, he was like, "Oh my God."
Yes, indeed.
Shit, you he looked at he looked at me like, he said, "You 60 what?" "Yeah."
Listen, I had a coworker talking about some music during our time, and actually I'm older than her, and she started talking. She said, "Well, yeah, that might be a little bit before your time." She was talking one of the old school songs.
Yeah.
So I
Uh-huh.
never said anything. I let a whole year pass and brought
Yeah.
that conversation right back around to her, and
Yeah.
and made her recall. And she said, "Yeah." So I showed her my license. Same thing. She was like, "What?"
Yes, indeed. Right, master teacher, get us up out of this demonstration. Hold on. What Tracy say? Okay. Okay. she said, Mr. Love is probably in them streets. he, he in the streets.
In the street.
He in the streets. Yeah, I know what we call them. We don't call them no streets. We call them
Right. It's
streets.
the streets.
Nigga in the streets. Listen, y'all, listen, y'all. This is a true session
Come on.
where your thoughts really matter and they really count, man. Go ahead, master teacher.
Listen, everybody. You know, as the one always declares, listen, this one ought to hold you. So therefore, we ask that you hold what you got. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder over it. But by all means,
Yes,
govern
sir.
yourselves accordingly.
Yes, sir. Bamo. One love, eternal light, peace, power, prosperity, and excellent health in the words of the Prince of Peace. Until next time, the master teacher and I, we signing off. Woo. All right. Peace out.
Peace out.